Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jemima. This is the part 2 of the series how I combine extracurricular activities with medical school. Please, if you've not seen the part 1, go and see it before coming here so that you understand and hear the first 2 points that I have raised. With that said, let's continue.
Another thing I'm going to talk to you about is have a planner. God, it's just that my planner is what I'm looking at right now. Like, I have a book, I have a diary where I write down my plans. Like, I plan for every week. I don't just walk into a week like that. I plan for every month. So I have my goals that I need to keep up to, and my goals, I put it on under different headings. Each of these organizations, I have goals that I need to meet up. You get, apart from the goals that these organizations set for me, I set my personal goals for these organizations. So write them down. When you're able to write this, everything that you need to achieve down, it gives you a clear head. It gives you a mental note of everything you need to achieve. It helps you not to be overwhelmed with so many activities. I think you get my point. Have a planner. Plan and say, okay, so date and so date, I have so meeting. I will be able to achieve this. I want to achieve this. How long is it going to take you to achieve whatever that goal is? Make tangible plans. Don't make unrealistic goals. Make goals that are realistic, goals that you can achieve. You get, so that you will not get overwhelmed with things. And having a planner will also make you to be able to evaluate all the plans that you have. Make plans for whatever activity that you want to carry out. Another thing I'm going to talk to you about is breaks. Please take breaks when necessary. When you see that this thing is wearing you out, when you see that you're getting really overwhelmed, talk. If you're working under someone, talk to your leaders and explain to them that please, you need a break. You can actually get someone to replace you while you're out. But what I would say is, don't just go missing in action. Don't just go disappear like that without having someone to replace you, or without talking to whoever it is that is your boss or whoever you're working under. Try to take breaks. You know, if it's social media that is giving you serious stress, take break out of social media. You know, rest, do other things. You get, like I mentioned in my video on how I got a distinction in my preclinical professional exam. If you've not seen it, I'll put the link up here. I mentioned that there are some days that I won't go to school. I will not go. I will stay in the house. I will eat. I will sleep. I will do everything outside medical school work. And by the time I come back, I feel refreshed. So there are some times that you need to just take a break from all these extracurricular activities. You need it. Trust me. I usually do that anytime I am just so overwhelmed that I cannot take it anymore. So please take breaks when necessary. Another thing I'm going to talk to you about is delegation of activities. There are some times that you cannot just do it. Like, there are certain tasks that you're given and you can't. Have someone or a group of people or just anybody that you can meet. Oh, please, so sorry, there's this and this and this, so I can't meet up. Help me. Like, I remember last year, my SCOMI director had 1 or 2 issues. She was writing exams. GenSec 2 was writing exam. Assistant GenSec was this. Her assistant was this. And she met me. She was like, Jemima, please. She calls me Ruina. Ruina, please, this is this. Please help me write this report. And I was free at that time. I helped her out. See asking for help as a normal thing. You're not an omni science. You don't know everything. You get. Feel free to ask for help when necessary. When you cannot just do it, or when you are so overwhelmed, you can meet someone. Even though that person is your far junior, you can meet someone to help you. Or if the person is your far senior, be polite about it. And if that person is free, the person will help you out. And please, nobody is obligated to help you out. I need to put this out there too, for the sake of the mental health of the person that you're talking to, and I'm a mental health advocate, so I will always talk about mental health. And for the sake of your own mental health, understand that whoever you meet to delegate the authority to, except it is that person's job description, that person is not mandated to help you. So feel okay. Don't feel upset. Don't be offended if the person tell you, no, I can't do it. But as much as it's within your power, delegate activities when you can and when you can't too. When I say when you can, I mean when you have someone that can do it for you. And when I say when you can't, I mean when you just cannot carry out the activity yourself. Another thing I'm going to talk to you about is resignation. It is okay to resign when necessary. When you feel you cannot just take it anymore, politely meet whoever your boss is, whoever your superior is. Explain that this is this and this and this is what is happening to me. I'm sorry, I can't keep up with this activity. Believe me, there are some people who are working under me who have resigned. Like, they have met me to tell me, madam, this and this, I can't take up with this, I can't do this, I can't do this. And I don't have anything against them. I'm not holding anything against them. If it's a relationship that you cannot just take anymore, I've put up a video on how I combine medical school with a romantic relationship. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. If it's just a friendship relationship that you can't take this, I'll put the link up anyway. If it's something you can't just take anymore, please, you are free to resign. Like, it is totally okay for you to resign. And if you resign and if they are talking bad about you, it is not your fault. Don't feel bad about it. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It just means that you are taking your mental health seriously. It just means that your mental health is your priority. Okay? Another thing I'm going to talk to you about is dedication. Be dedicated in whatever you're doing. In all these extracurricular activities that you're doing, be dedicated. When you are there, let it be that you're there. I can proudly stand anywhere to say that I have not worked under anybody and be dormant. I am a gym. You know, people, they call gym people. I am a gym person. I accept only responsibilities I know I can keep up to. So when I accept these responsibilities, my impact is felt. Let your impact be felt in whatever extracurricular activity that you're doing. If you're taking up dance classes, if you're taking up YouTube, if you're in a relationship, if you're into politics, let your impact be felt. Don't just accept these activities for accepting sake. Don't just accept it for the name or for the paper. Let your presence be felt. Let your impact be felt. It will make people able to recommend you when necessary. Imagine, I am a frank person, seriously. When someone does well, I tell the person, yes, you're doing well. So imagine for example, you're working under me and you're lackadaisical about whatever activity, you're not even present at all, and then an opportunity comes for me to recommend you for something. Do you think I will recommend you? To be honest, to be frank, I will not recommend you. So that is how it is in the outside world. When you work, that's why I say take up responsibilities that you can take up so that you will be efficient. When you take up responsibilities and you're dedicated at it, trust me when I say your superiors will be more than elated and happy to recommend you for any activity whenever the time comes. So please, take up activities you can take and be dedicated at it. Be present for meetings when you can. Whatever tasks that you have been given, carry out those tasks, and on time. Try as much as is within your power to meet up to deadlines. Don't keep missing deadlines. There is a deadline for a reason. Last but not the least, I will always put in prayers. Pray. Talk to your God. I never ever accept or start any responsibility without talking to God about it. When I apply for any opportunity, I say, oh God, you know I need this. You know I want this opportunity. You know I want this position, like this YouTube. Talk to God. Even after accepting these opportunities, talk to God. Say, oh God, I know I am supposed to do this. I'm supposed to do this. I put everything into your hands. Please direct me. Give me wisdom. Help me to carry out my activities. Give me insight. Choose the right people around me and help me. And just help me, Lord. You get? So when you get God involved in whatever you're doing, trust me, it will be a success. So if I'm editing this video and there's any other tip that I've not mentioned, trust me, I will mention it. With that said, I remain your girl Jemima. Bye.